Mamuina akwaba ede benkasa TV netifo say ne bekaya Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chief Justice Getutu no fisu ya all because of misconduct bi odiri say a course so na kachi tifo asem ketwa. Now very shockingly another fresh petition hiti Jubilee House dending and if a course submitted that petition no any friend Nabib Yusuf. Now, the people you see, say, Excellency John Dramani Mahama, acting Chief Justice, Baffoe, if Kunyano, so the dinding and I sent or because of misconduct be a course. The two for say Lebeka, Nelson Rocks in that firma poor and NDC penophobe, a course in some the case be at the Supreme Court, na case no matrino, ßréak abasa, it's for any asem ketwa. No, it's acting Chief Justice, Afechi, Akakoshia, Sam Penophobe, no more discuss a case no asem, ama case no, Elikia, any asem ketwa. And into the idea, Chief Justice, acting Chief Justice, a friend, misconduct, and as we breach the article 146 of the Constitution of Ghana. You need to know, Australia is Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say, Pam no, Ajay no yeno. It is corrupting no yeno. In Tebianka, Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And you know, if you are kunano so, it's a friend who could tell us some coso or hono medamuina.
An acting capacity since the removal of the former Chief Justice Gertrude Torkornoo over similar allegations, we know, has been nominated by President John Dramani Mahama for that substantive appointment. However, even before his parliamentary vetting could take place, a new petition filed by a certain Bande Nabin Yusuf from Medina in the Lankwantanat municipality has surfaced, citing fresh grounds for stated misconduct against him. Well, on your screens now are excerpts of that petition, quite lengthy. We can go through all of it, but we'll do justice to a bit of it. Just let you know where it is from and who it is directed to. For Bande Nabin Yusuf, and he leaves his number there as well as where he's filing the petition from, and that's directed to the President of the Republic at the Jubilee House. And that petition is just citing some of the key concerns that he says are grounds enough for that article to be triggered. And that is on your screens right now. The facts, as he names it. He says on the 24th of September 2025, Israel Tete, Dafia Mepo Roxin Nelson, and a group calling itself the Ghana Law Society filed a lawsuit in the Supreme Court seeking constitutional relief against the Ghana Bar Association. On the 25th of September 2025, barely a day later, Ghana Law Society, the third plaintiff in the case, met with Justice Paul Baffoe, who had just been nominated 2 days earlier as Chief Justice. If you recall, we brought you that story here live on the Pulse, where we showed you how they met with Paul Baffoe. At that meeting, widely covered by the media, he states, and directly linked in news reports to pending litigation, Justice Baffoe made comments which touched directly on issues central to the case. And he goes on to quote him, quote, "The bench is particularly interested in ... who ... which ... the association A or association B. What the bench is always interested in is whether we have representation for an accused person. So we will normally hear, quote, where is your lawyer? Who is your lawyer?" and all that. And so since the case of Tariwaja and the Attorney General, the courts have always insisted that practicing lawyers must be in good standing. And as far as good standing is concerned to us, it means you must have a certificate from the GLC. So in your speech, Counsel, you said that you were going to make representation to GLC for recognition and then licensing. Well, this is quite lengthy. And to help you understand the issues better, I should leave it to the man himself, the man who filed this petition, who will join us here live on the Pulse. Bande Yusuf joins us here on the pulse as we just break down this petition for you. I could have read it to you really, but I feel he should speak to the issues himself. Mr. Gbane, we appreciate your time here on the pulse.
Mr. Good afternoon to your the Ghanaian people.
Okay.
Good afternoon, often the Ghanaian people and our viewers. I thank for the opportunity. Petition I submit to the Office of the President for the removal of Chief Justice Paul Baffoe on the grounds stated pursuant to Article 146 of the Constitution. And for the sake of your viewers, Article 146 provides that a justice of the Supreme Court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior and incompetence or on grounds of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. The conduct of Justice Baffoe constitutes misbehavior because it breaches multiple provisions of the Judicial Code of Conduct of Judges and Magistrates of Ghana and offends internationally recognized principles of judicial behavior, such as the Bangalore Principle of Judicial Conduct 2002.
Let's take it step by step, Bandi.
Yeah. Yes.
What exactly is the conduct of the acting Chief Justice that you feel contradicts this article for which you want him removed? Let's start from there. Let's start from the facts you have as stated in your petition. What are these grounds of stated misbehavior?
For the sake of time, like you read earlier, on the 24th of September 2005, one Israel Tete, Dafiam Mekorox and Nelson, and a group that calls itself the Ghana Law Society filed a lawsuit in the Supreme Court seeking a constitutional relief against the Ghana Bar Association. And on the 25th of September, barely a day after the Ghana Law, the Chief Justice had been nominated, the Law Society met with the Chief Justice in a conversation that was covered by the media. And in his remarks to the group that met with him, he made certain statements that you read earlier that seems to suggest that he is already siding with one side of the people who went to file the lawsuit. And as Constitution demands, this act I believe is against propriety, it's against judicial independence, it's against the integrity of the court, and it seems to be stating that the justice is practicing impartiality, which shouldn't be the case. This, if allowed,
but then, at what point did you establish that he was being partial? Because he welcomed them. They went on an official visit and he welcomed them. That's the grounds you state for him being partial?
The principles and code of conduct of judicial judges and magistrates in Ghana, a case that is filed in court, the judge who is supposed to compile a bench to sit on the case by his office is not allowed to discuss issues issues relating to the same issue that have been filed in court with any of the parties. But in the case of Justice Boni, he had been seen live on camera having a conversation that seems to preempt that he sides with the decision of the plaintiff, which is the Israel Tete, the Piamepo, and the Ghana Law Society.